Hi, John here. It's Friday today, the 25th of April 2015. This is just a message to Sergeant Dennis Colverwell. He'll be back on Tuesday and the 27th of April 2015. I've put a complaint together, Dennis, for you to see. It's online, and I hope you'll have a look, have a read, and I'm expecting some positive response from you when I meet you on Tuesday. It's been a hold-up for us. We miss our elections in Britain because of what's happened with the police. And I'm hoping that you will rescind the decision of Sergeant Tim Duthie on what he has done to stop my progress into arresting the property under the Admiralty terms, Admiralty and maritime law jurisdictions. So I have my Private Investigator Graeme Aylett will come in straight after I've been on to the site, and I'm hoping that you'll come with me to seize the office where I was the last time, and the complaint has not been clear to me, nor has it been in writing or his verbal trespass warrant, which is not in writing either. And I still suspect and allege that he has covered up what is a fraud of great dimensions and extensive consequences at that. It has a large audience watching what's happening, and who's accountable for the interference of our commercial contract, the private contract, between me and the two landowners. Now, Dennis, this should have been resolved by the conveyancing lawyer, or lawyers for the landowners, James Brown and Simon Roundtree. There is something really wrong why the lawyers never wrote to me or put me on notice or issue legal documents to challenge me or to keep me away from their financial interests in that land. Now, Dennis, I'll keep this one short. I have now a financial interest in that land, as well as the original patent land title to the British UK title that you can see now as numerous amounts of documents. With that complaint, I've left the tag there for the site on Facebook. You can see all right back of all the documentation. I put the complaint there to the High Court of Admiralty in London, and there it's graphic in its content under the original jurisdictions of Admiralty, how everybody got here, why I'm going to Devonport to raise this flag here, King William IV, jurisdiction and constitution inside this flag, and the Bank of England Acts, and the Money Printing Act, and also the Coin Minting Act, and free passage for commercial contracts. Mortgages, is this flag is a mortgage flag, Dennis, and everything I'm saying about it is correct and true. And I'm appalled at the non-response of the police on my last complaint that I made on the 17th, I think it is, of April, or earlier, I think, so it might have been the 12th or the 13th of March, I think it is, no, April, 17th of April. That's the last time I made a complaint. I've never heard back from it yet, and it's been taken off the NZI CA, New Zealand Conduct Association, Independent Conduct Association, has not replied to me, and they've knocked it off the site, so I put it back on again in shortened up form with all the rest of the videos, and one video to you, and this one as well, Dennis. So I'm hoping that we can resolve it, because I tell you what, I just know as much as the lawyer, the QC lawyer here, my lawyer, and the conveyancing lawyer, Yu Tai Choi, about what they do with land. I've learnt a lot of what the private investigator does, and to conduct the whole exercise legally myself until the point where they'll step in and take over from me, and they will tell you it's a fraud, or in the end they're not going to try and get out of it, because it means dollars and cents for the private investigator and the lawyer out of this case. So I've got control of it up till now, and no one else is in it to construct the legal content and the statements, affidavits, history, and British links to our monarch sovereign title to ourselves, my own native name, Wanoa, and the Manukau's and the Kawharus and the Paraparas, and that's our original British title with those names on it. Okay, so the Lynn's titles corrupted British title, and that's what my concern is, that the police will only know what the mistake was, that Sergeant Tim Duthie made an error of judgment not to check out the complaint. What was the complaint about? And I don't know what the complaint is about, that whoever rang is not a landowner. The complaint came from someone on the site, whether it's the manager of the landowner's businesses. They are the ones that are supposed to be confronting me with their lawyers, not somebody else they put at risk. They have put everyone at risk. Dennis, I must tell you, legally, as just as good as a lawyer myself and a judge, well, I'm a judge in the King's Bench Court, and that's for sure, that the landowners have put the police at risk of all the bill debt that you're lumbered with now. It can't be reversed because it's gone into the High Court, and it's got to go through. The police businesses are at risk because Tim Duthie has committed the whole police force and their businesses, the corporate businesses, to the fraud as accessories in this interfering and tampering with our evidence. There's a lot of evidence there. If you look right through the documents on Facebook, are not there just for show. No, they're there for court hearing when we get to Devonport in England and come back from there straight on to Cook Street, and that's our court, the native King William Court, and the originations of Admiralty Mortgage came from him to me. Okay, so I just wanted to let you know that I'm hoping that you'll let me finish the job off so that I can pass it on to my lawyer and to my private investigator, the ex-Scotland Yard, Graeme Aylett, and his own business in Browns Bay, Aylett Investigations Limited, and Yu Tai Choi, the QC notary public lawyer and conveyancing lawyer at that. So he knows it's a fraud. So I'm hoping you will ring him and ring Aylett to clear the way for me to go in there, stand in the office, then ring them up to come down and take over from me. Okay, so I've done my job then, because I didn't quite finish it, because Tim Duffy interfered and tampered with my progress as the debt collector there to collect the outstanding defaulted commercial private contract levy. Okay, that's all wrapped up in that sentence that I'm just saying in front of the whole world on this YouTube, that I'm doing my job proficiently and professionally and ethically, right to the law. And the law here, the law of the sea, the law of mortgages is the law of the sea. King of the sea, king of the King's Court bench, and the King's Royal Revenue, creditor. That's who I am, Dennis. I'm the creditor, and the rest is the debtors. Okay, that's the pound note to cover for the levy debtors against what they now owe as overdue. When it's overdue and they haven't paid, then we seize the property. That's what I'm doing now, because since the 12th of March 2015, the bill has racked up against the police and also against the landowners, and it's too late. It's already in action in the courts, and I can't reverse that. It cannot be forgiven. It has to go ahead. The mistake is done. It's costly on a mistake, and I'm saying this, the resolutions I've got there says that what can the police do? They can let me continue to finish my job seizing the office. I've already seized the land on the 12th of March 2015, and now I'm going back on the 27th, on Tuesday, with you, and seize the land, and that's the end of that. The bill can stop. The levy debtor bill can stop against them and the police and their businesses. Okay, so that's all I want to say, Dennis, other than I hope you're refreshed when you come back, because I'm hoping that we can resolve this and I can get on with my job and get over to England as fast as I can before the 7th of the elections. Okay, I'm wanting to get away. I had to finish this job off, and then I'm off to England to sort that end out for this country. So I'm doing a lot of good for everyone here, not just myself, but I'm making law stick where it should be, straight up and down, and everything will come out that way, the way I say it will. So it's had a little bit of a glitch, interference with a normal process of what a debt collector does in his duties to recover outstanding defaulted contracts. Okay, so they didn't answer, Dennis, 3 times. They didn't answer the affidavit, and Sergeant Tim Duffy didn't answer his affidavit, and he didn't give me what I needed, was what he said in writing. And you'll see on the video with him in it that I said I'd refute what he was saying to me about trespass from his mouth. To me, I refused to accept that, and he refused to refute my affidavit. So you can draw your own conclusions from that part of the law, and yet to say that I'm very close to what a lawyer can do and a judge can do, whereas the police cannot make rulings that are tampering with the law. They can only enforce the law, but when it comes to me being right, I am right, Dennis, in what I say, because I get good guidance from my lawyer and my private investigator. Okay, that's all. And I hope that we can get over it. Thank you very much. And to the people watching around the world and those waiting for me in England, Matt Taylor and them, good luck for the elections of the SOS Independent Party, and all your followers, and also my crew in Devonport and Dover, with Sue there, Sue Young, will be with me, and others there that are interested in what we do and what we will be doing there to legalise our flag and make things work. from that end to this end. We have a partnership from there to here, a mortgage levy lien contract with our flag and our King William IV legacy. Okay? We are legal. We are what we say who we are. We are the natives here that have got a two-way connection to Westminster Parliament and government. Okay? Okay, thank you very much. Bye. See ya. I'm waiting for Jamie to hurry up and get here this afternoon, and then we'll get on with things, and everything will be right. Bye.